One rules the savanna, mane blazing like fire beneath the sun. The other stalks the jungle, striped shadow, silent and unseen. The lion, bold, fearless, forged in the open under the gaze of his pride. The tiger, solitary, ruthless, a ghost in the tie. Green, built to end lives in a single strike. For centuries they've stood at opposite ends of the wild world, never meeting, always compared. Strength meets stealth, roar meets silence. Two legends, one throne. And in this eternal rivalry, only one can wear the crown of true king. Lion versus tiger, the battle begins now. When it comes to raw size, power, and physical design, the lion and the tiger are built like titans, each sculpted by evolution for dominance, but in very different ways. The lion, Africa's apex bruiser, weighs in between 330 and 500 pounds, stretching up to 9 feet in length including its tail. Its signature mane isn't just for show, it provides real protection in battle, especially during violent clashes with rival males. Lions have a bite force of roughly 650 psi, strong enough to snap bone. But what gives them their edge is combat readiness. They brawl constantly, trained by nature and hierarchy to fight, defend, and endure. Now look at the tiger, the solitary hunter of Asia. The Bengal and Siberian subspecies can tip the scale at 400 to 670 pounds, with total body length reaching 10 to 11 feet. The tiger's frame is longer, heavier, and denser with muscle. Its bite force is a crushing 1,050 psi, making it one of the strongest in the cat family. It also has a powerful vertical leap, stronger claws, and a grip that can hold down prey, twice its size. But the wild doesn't award points for size alone. When teeth sink and claws tear, stats don't matter, execution does. And in a one-on-one war, every pound, every bite, every second can mean the difference between king and carcass. Where an animal lives shapes how it hunts and how it fights. The lion roams the vast African savannas, where open plains stretch for miles and visibility is high. Here, stealth isn't everything. Dominance. Lions thrive in prides, using teamwork to take down prey like wildebeest, buffalo, and zebras. The males often defend the territory while females execute the hunt. But when rival males invade, the fights are brutal, loud, and decisive. In this exposed world, you don't survive by hiding. You survive by showing strength. The tiger, in contrast, haunts the dense jungles and forests of Asia, places where one step too loud can ruin a kill. Tigers are ambush predators, relying on perfect timing, deep cover, and quiet brutality. They hunt alone, stalking through brush and bamboo, waiting for the moment to strike. Their prey, massive boars, deer, even buffalo, taken down solo. The habitat defines the strategy. The lion learns to fight in the open, where enemies see you coming. The tiger learns to kill in silence, where you strike before being seen. The way a predator thinks is just as important as how it fights. The lion is the only truly social big cat, living in prides that can number over a dozen. Within this structure, roles are clearly defined. Males defend the territory, fight off challengers, and protect the pride. Females hunt together with practiced teamwork. But for a male lion, life is constant war against outsiders, younger challengers, even their own kin. They're battle-hardened, scarred from fights, and always on edge. Their mentality: stand tall, face the threat, win or die trying. The tiger, by contrast, is a lone ruler. It stalks and survives without support. Every meal, every move, every fight, it's all on its own. It doesn't share, it doesn't warn. It eliminates threats with silence and vanishes into the shadows. A tiger's mentality is that of a ghost, calm, cold, calculating. It doesn't roar before it strikes. It ends things before they escalate. So what happens when a king used to armies meets a killer who's never needed one? The lion brings dominance and raw courage, trained in battle, unafraid of pain. The tiger brings patience and precision, conditioned for the kill, not the show. One thrives in numbers. The other was born to fight alone. And in a one-on-one showdown, the mentality may decide the moment before the claws ever touch flesh. Lions are fighters. By culture, young males are tested constantly, challenging rivals, protecting territory, asserting dominance. These aren't quick scuffles. They're brutal life-or-death battles. Males often fight other males to the death for control of a pride. Their combat style is direct. They face opponents head-on, using brute strength, sheer aggression, and their thick mane as armor. Roaring, swiping, grappling, it's all out in the open. It's loud, it's violent, and it's personal. Tigers, on the other hand, fight less often, but when they do, it's lethal. They rarely waste energy on showdowns. When forced to battle another tiger, often over territory or mating, they don't posture. They strike fast, low, and deadly. Their signature move? A crushing bite to the neck or spine over instantly if it lands. Tigers are known to use their body weight and powerful forelimbs to pin down prey or opponents before the fatal blow. Less dramatic than a lion, but far more surgical. What do real-world accounts say? The lion is a warrior, trained through countless skirmishes. The tiger is an assassin, built to end fights before they begin. Every predator has strengths, but it's the weaknesses that decide who walks away. The lion's biggest advantage lies in its mane, a natural armor protecting its throat and neck during battle. It also has immense stamina, forged by countless pride skirmishes and territorial fights. Its boldness is unmatched. The lion won't back down even when outmatched. But that boldness can also be its downfall, charging headfirst into danger, overexposing itself in pursuit of dominance. The tiger's strengths are more calculated. It has a stronger bite force, a heavier build, and greater agility in close combat. Its long limbs and powerful grip give it an edge in pinning opponents down. But tigers aren't trained for prolonged combat. They rely on stealth and efficiency, meaning if the fight drags on, the lion's endurance may tilt the scales. The lion takes hits. The tiger avoids them. But in a close quarters, no escape brawl. Who breaks first? It's a contest of power versus precision, courage versus cunning. One mistake, one opening, and the throne changes paws. This isn't just a battle between two predators. It's a clash of legends, etched into the myths, symbols, and flags of empires. The lion has long been seen as the king of beasts, from the banners of medieval Europe to the emblems of African tribes. Lions symbolize royalty, strength, and courage. Their mane, like a crown, has become iconic, so much so that the phrase king of the jungle is still used today, despite lions never living in jungles. Ancient Rome revered lions in gladiatorial combat, often pairing them against other beasts. The lion didn't just survive, it represented dominance. The tiger, meanwhile, holds power in the East. In Chinese and Indian culture, it's viewed as a god of war, a symbol of power, stealth, and fearlessness. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Durga rides a tiger into battle. In Korea and Japan, tigers are protectors of the mountains, defenders of the spiritual world. While lions roared for glory, tigers lurked as silent judges of power. Both beasts carry kingdoms on their backs, but legends don't share thrones. And when they meet, not in stories but in flesh, myth gives way to blood. The ground is dry, the air is still. Somewhere between jungle and savanna, the two kings meet, not by accident, but by fate. The lion stands tall, shoulders squared, eyes locked. He doesn't pace, he waits, roaring once, loud and defiant. A challenge. The tiger emerges from the shadows, silent, deliberate, circling. No roar, no need. Its body lowers, muscles coiled, eyes calculating, and then it begins. The lion charges head-on, power and pride in every step. The tiger doesn't retreat. He sidesteps, lashes out, claws flashing across the lion's shoulder. One moment, the tiger lands a crushing bite near the neck. The lion roars and surges, knocking the tiger sideways. Another moment, the lion pins the tiger down, but the tiger claws his way out, dragging deep wounds across the lion's ribs. The lion is raw courage, battle-hardened, relentless, armored in pride and power. The tiger is cold execution, Bigger, quieter, deadlier in a single strike. Both are kings, but kings of very different realms. The lion fights like he's proving something, to his pride, his bloodline, his legacy. The tiger fights like he's settling, something once and permanently. So who wins? In a flash fight, the tiger's precision kills. In a drawn-out war, the lion's resilience survives. Who do you crown the true king, the jungle assassin, or the pride-born warrior? Drop your verdict in the comments. Smash that like if you felt the claws, and subscribe for more epic face-offs where myth meets muscle.